Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My beloved brothers and sisters, alhamdulillah, once again we are together in this live program, the teaching of the book of Mawlana wa Sayyidina al-Imam ar-Rabbani, Sultan al-Awliya, Sayyidina Abi Muhammad Muhyiddin Abdul Qadir Al-Jailani, Qaddasallah Sirruhu al-Aziz, in his book Sublime Revelation, Al-Fath ar-Rabbani. May Allah grant us the barakah of his ilm and grant us the taqwa he has, Qaddasallah Sirruhu, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us to be among as-salihin. We ask Allah that He subhanahu wa ta'ala, as He have guided the pious salihin, may He guide us to be among as-salihin, inshaAllah. And today we are going to read the last portion from the 54th discourse of the book Al-Fath ar-Rabbani, inshaAllah. And I will request Brother Bilal, who is originally from South Africa, to read today's portion, inshaAllah. Fadal, Bismillah.
Woe unto you! You lay claim to knowledge, yet your joy is the joy of the ignorant, and your anger is like theirs. Your happiness lies in this world and the attention you receive from creatures. So it makes you forget the divine wisdom, hikmah, and hardens your heart. The believer, mu'min, rejoices only in Allah. Almighty and glorious is He, not in anything other than Him. If rejoicing is inevitable, rejoice. If it is because of something worldly, dedicate it to the obedient service of Allah. Almighty and glorious is He. Let it be useful to the servants of the Lord of truth. Almighty and glorious is He. And help them to perform their works of obedience. You must continue to feel fear until your heart and your innermost being are told, as He told Moses and Aaron, Harun, peace be upon them both. Fear not, for I am with you both. I hear and I see.
Jazakallah khair. اللهم اخرجنا من ظلمات الوهم واكرمنا بنور الفهم وافتح علينا بمعرفة العلم وحسن أخلاقنا بالحلم وسهل لنا أبواب فضلك وانشر علينا من خزائن رحمتك. اللهم إنا نسألك فهم النبيين وحفظ المرسلين والملائكة المقربين. اللهم اجعل ألسنتنا عامرة بذكرك وقلوبنا بخشيتك وأسرارنا بطاعتك إنك على كل شيء قدير. اللهم ما مننت به علينا فتمم وما أنعمت به علينا فلا تسلب يا خير الغافرين. My beloved brothers and sisters, when we join the path of knowledge, there have to be changes in ourselves. In anything in this life, when there is an upgrade, the upgrade will show the difference before and later. Very simple. For example, if you are traveling in economy class and you've been upgraded to business class or first class, you will see the changes in your seat, in your food, in the facilities you've been giving. I'm just giving you an example of upgrade. Upgrade the car from model 2014 to model 2024, huge difference. Technology, comfort, etc. Now the ilm will upgrade your situation, will upgrade your features of akhlaq, your features in every corners of your life. You cannot be just a simple person, say what others say and do what others doing. You have to be different, because the ilm taught you that. Al-ilm, knowledge, is nur, while jahl, ignorance, is darkness. So the Sheikh, he say, you claim the knowledge, yet you enjoy the joy of the ignorant. If the ignorant people got angry, you also got angry. What's the difference between you and them? And if your happiness lies in this world and the attention you receive from creatures like others, so what's the difference between you and the worshippers? They have to be different between you and the ignorance. You have to be among the sincere worshippers of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you say, I am Abdullah, I am Allah's servant, that means you have received the ilm, you have received the message through the messengers, through Sayyidina Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and you have to work with according to that. If you sign a contract to work in a place, there is terms and conditions to work on that place. If they notice that you are not doing as you have signed for, they hired you for a reason, and they say that you're not doing that well, you will find yourself out. And that will be in your CV. You will find it in your profile. So as a believer, as Allah's servant, created by Him, and He installed in you the features, وَنَفْسِ وَمَا سَوَّاهَا فَأَلْهَمَهَا فُجُورَهَا وَتَقْوَاهَا قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ زَكَّاهَا وَقَدْ خَابَ مَنْ دَسَّاهَا. Prosperous is the one who purify his soul, and biggest loser the one who failed to do that. Biggest loser. The ilm will make you different person, not in the eyes of the people, but in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You've been monitored. People might have CCTV, might have eyes to see, but certain time cannot. You can escape that. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala monitoring you 24 hours. He is not only monitors your sayings and your actions, but He is monitoring your heart, because it belongs to Him. The minute the dunya entered your heart and has place in your heart, you'll find difficult to receive the ilm, because it's mixed with the love of the dunya, which others have the same. Our love to the dunya will be through the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have to work in this life according to His will. We love from this dunya what we should love. We love being good, we love our parents, we love our family, we love to get good job, we love to good family. This is all something great. But no one will say to love to be a greedy person, or a liar, or a hypocrite person. This is there. These things are there. But no one will love to be among those. But if someone failed in that, in this leg of sins, he's out. He's out from being Allah's servant, and his title became the life, dunya's servant. And this is his end. May Allah protect us. When you attach yourself to scholars, ulama, salihin, there will be changes in yourself. There will be changes in your action, in understanding certain things in your life, in your action, your feelings, your situation as a person. They will talk about you, say, such a nice person is he. So they have described what on you? They describe on you yourself as a human. And yourself as a human comes from yourself as a believer. Because what Allah wants from you to be a good person, to be praised by the people. Al-Sinatul Khalq, Aqlamul Haqq. The tongues of the creature is the pens of the Creator. That write your profile, or will rewrite for you your profile. If it was dark before, now it's have to be light. You have to be patient, wise, generous, careful. These are all the things which we have to see on you. Sayyidina Imam Abu Hanifa, radiallahu anhu, the great Imam, who's more than 65% of the Muslim world, they worship Allah through the fiqh of Sayyidina Imam Abu Hanifa, radiallahu anhu. He said, whenever I find difficulties to find any solution to any question in fiqh or in ilm, I will say that because of a sin that I have committed, and I was blocked from getting the ilm or solution because my sins. And he will do lots of istighfar, and he pray lots of tahajjud. And he said, Allah opened the door for me through the door of Tawbah. And Al-Fudayl bin Iyadh, when he heard that saying of Sayyidina Abu Hanifa and his action, he used to cry. They say, why you cry? He say, he's a person who has less sins to be committed, and the sins is not as we think. How about others who don't care about their major sins they commit every day? Backbite, gossiping, lying, all these things. As-Salihin, they have gone from the platform of committing sin, this normal sin for people, and they're concerned now about the sins of the heart. The sins of heart, when the sin of the heart is when that heart away from Allah. And the beauty of the heart, when that heart is with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you see yourself away from Allah and you don't care, that means you are the servant of this dunya and you are in danger. But when you see yourself change from ignorance to ilm, and you fight to be an educated person, learning person, you learn every day something, and you work with that ilm. It's not enough to have books or learn or attend classes or being attached to ulama. No, we have to see that in your action. When you recite the Quran, the verses of Quran talk about Jannah, about this, and people cry and ask Allah, okay, you want to be in Ahl Jannah? Show me what you have done to be. Are you fit enough to be in Ahl Jannah? Are you the winner? How are you going to reach to Jannah? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described Jannah and the way to Jannah. Not only Jannah, He described Jannah, the way to Jannah, how to reach to it, and the people of Jannah. Who are they? When you get the ilm, you are away from jahl. And your ilm telling you, learn more, be polite, be humble, so that Allah will give you more. The condition of ilm is humbleness. One of the most important conditions. Humbleness. At-tadallul lillah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Humiliate yourself to Allah, and He will open for you the doors of ilm that He have not opened for others. Sayyidina Sheikh Al-Jailani, he said, I tried to enter to Allah through many doors of salah, sadaqah, this, that. I found so much people, because these are all doors to enter to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But I came to one door, that's a difficult one. What is that door? He said, Babu Dhul, door of humiliation. Humiliate yourself to Allah. So I entered through that door. What does that mean? Being obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in all situations, even difficult situations. Example, you had a fight between your wife. The wife had a fight with her husband. Both of them want to say, he is wrong and I am right. But if someone comes to say, it's okay, please forgive me, I am wrong. No worries. You are not humiliating yourself to her or to him. You're humiliating yourself to Allah because you being the best in His action. You are special now. You are very special. You have to be special. There is ordinary and there is extraordinary. You have to be extraordinary. The more you are extraordinary, the more you are close to Allah more than others. And that the things will make you different person. But if you are within the leg of jahl, you cannot get these things. Ilm, to enter to ilm, to get more ilm, you have to humiliate yourself always to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not looking to the people to say that I'm better than them, I'm higher than them. Now look to the people as Allah's servant and you Allah's servant. What the things make you better is you're more, you do more humbleness, more humiliation to Allah, to Him subhanahu wa ta'ala, to be His servant. The master like his servant to humiliate himself to him in order to get his benefit from that slave, that servant. But Allah make you, when you humiliate yourself to Allah, you'll get higher in dunya and you'll get a higher position in akhirah. Al-Imam Al-Kisai, one of the great scholars in qira'at. You have 10 qira'ats, he's one of them. He used to be till the age of 40. He was at the 40th of his age. He used to be a shepherd. He has the sheep, look after the sheep. Can you imagine? Great scholar, many people reading recitation of Quran through the Al-Kisai. Well, it said Al-Kisai also. One day he was with his sheep, going to the farm, to the field. A mother with her younger boy, son, passed by him, Al-Kisai, and she was arguing the son, encouraging him to go to halaqah, Hifz al-Quran, Hifz al-Quran al-Kareem. But the boy found it difficult, he's a bit lazy, take time, he go, long time to go, long time to sit there, and sometimes, you have to get ready with homework, home exercise, etc., etc. So the mother said to the boy, she said, go to the halaqah, to the circle of ilm, of al-Quran, al-Kareem, to learn. So when you grow, when you become big, become adult, you won't be like this shepherd. I mean, she was talking about Al-Kisai, shepherd is a shepherd. And useless for her, is useless. You be alim in al-Quran al-Kareem, Hafiz al-Quran. Better than, otherwise you'll be like this guy. Al-Kisai was, this words shocked him and make him feel, he made him feel that, who am I? What am I doing here? But see, this is a message of Allah came to him. So what he said, I became an example of jahl. Example of a person who people look to him as nothing. What he did, he went, sold the sheep, and he went to learn. And he became imam in language and imam in qira'at in al-Quran al-Kareem. Not Hafiz al-Quran, Hifz al-Quran, Huffaz al-Quran depend on him. He got two things, ma'rifah and ilm. Ma'rifatullah, awwal ilm, ma'rifatul sifat, to learn that I am Allah's servant, what to do to become a scholar. Not become a scholar, become Allah's servant subhanahu wa ta'ala. He became something different. See, this is something to change at the 40th of his age now 20, 25, 30, they say it's too late. Too late of what? There's nothing called too late. وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَيُعَلِّمْكُمُ اللَّهِ. If you have piety, Allah will make it easy for you to get knowledge, and you will learn knowledge very fast. Faster than anyone else. You will become extraordinary person. But you need to change your situation first of all. You need to change the issues which you have within your heart, between you and your heart as a person. Then when you connect it in a good way, you will receive. And when you receive, you will get more and more and more from the sea of ilm. Because if the hawa, the lust, the desire, overtake the heart, you will see bad things, good things. Munkar, you will see okay, or small matter. But when you are concerned of any small things that might, any small dot enter your heart, and that dot will create a darkness in your heart, dot after dot, dot following by dots, the heart can rust, and it will be very difficult to cure it. Not impossible. You make the things easy, attach yourself to Salihin, number one. Sayyidina Imam Jalaluddin al-Rumi said, if you attach yourself with Salihin, if you accompany a Salihin, you will be one of them. Ahadu Salihin. Or Salihin never been Salihin just like that, the pious people. They attach until they come, they are accompanied, they have accompanied Salihin before and they became Salihin. Like them. One of the du'as of Sayyidina Shaykh Abdul Qadir Al-Jailani say, Allahumma innaka anta astahta as-salihin liyakunu salihin fa aslihna linakuna min as-salihin. Ya Allah, you are the one who reformed the pious to be pious. Therefore, Ya Allah, help us, reform us to be among the pious. Reform your soul. If you try to do that, first of all by yourself, tawbah nasuh, that's your action. The reaction comes from Allah to help you and to make things easy for you. Don't say how long will take. Don't say why or not. You leave yourself. You just give up yourself to Him by being, humiliate yourself and do what He wants to do. Don't ever think, if you do something which pleases Allah, don't look to the people and say, hey, how come you do that to this person? Who is he? Why? He's wrong. You are right. No, we don't talk about wrong, right. We are talking about correct. This is correction. Wrong, right, something. Correction is something else. The correction means there's many types of correction. There's a correct to yourself to be better than before. And you know, if someone go to classroom, all of them lazies. No one read. Ignorance. He will say, that tough time for me. Because I have to see this all, and see their faults, and to check. It will take a long time. But if you go to classroom, all of them smart and clever, educated, you'll say, I like to do this. They are very easy for me to do correction. Because in fact, I know what, I know their situation and the level of understanding. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants you to step by step go to become a great person. One day it was said Sayyidina Al-Junaid radiyallahu anhu. Sayyidina Al-Junaid, very special person, Arif Billah, and he knows what all these great meanings of being Allah's servant. He went, he was following funeral, burial of someone, his friend. So he was waiting for where they were digging the grave, and he was waiting for them to finish digging there and bury the body, the deceased. While he was waiting and the people were waiting, a beggar came. A beggar was, going around asking people, please help me. Please. He looks old man, but he looks fit. He can do something. He can work. So he was looking to that guy, and in his heart, said, this guy should work. Instead of just only ask people in this way and in the cemetery some more. Should go and work and try to get some money and feed himself and his family. Anyway, finish burial, go back home. Sayyidina Junaid went to sleep, and in his dream he saw the angels came to him carrying a big plate. In the plate they were the body of that old man, the beggar, and he's dead. And they present to him the body and said, Ya Junaid, eat. This is your food. Eat from the flesh of this dead body. He shocked. He said, how come I eat the flesh of dead body? He's a human being and he's dead somewhere. They said, what you ate of his flesh today, in a graveyard, backbiting him, is worse than this. هذا القرآن يحب أحدكم أن يأكل لحم أخيه ميتا فكرهتموه. Allah give example to the backbiting. Say the example of when you backbite someone is like you eating flesh of a dead body's person. No one will do that. It's something disgusting, really. So he said, I never backbited him. It was only thoughts in my heart, sayings in my heart. They said to him, and listen carefully to this, said, Ya Junaid, someone like you, in your position, Al-Arif Billah, Al-Junaid Al-Baghdadi, someone like you should not backbite people even in his heart. Allah, Ajib. Not in the tongue, in the heart. Not to do that. What type of hearts they have, and what type of akhlaq grown in their heart and in the environment. We can see that their life was a great life and the people around them great people. Al-Junaid, one day he came out from a masjid with his students. They were following him in Baghdad. And they were enjoying the zikr, the ilm, the majlis. They were really enjoyed, all of them. And when they were walking next to the river, Tigris River, they saw boys in a boat. These boys, they were singing and drinking, laughing, enjoying the moment. So when the boys, the students of Sayyidina Junaid said, Ya Imam, what is this? Ask Allah to curse them. They came from light and they saw darkness. The darkness of the heart of these boys in the boat. Al-Junaid, he said yes. So he raised up his hands to Allah and he said, Ya Allah, these people, they are happy in this dunya. Ya Allah, make them happy in akhirah also, as well. They say, Ya Imam, happy in dunya like this and happy in akhirah. How? He said, happy in akhirah, when they enter Jannah after Allah grant them tawbah nasuh. That's the meaning of happiness in akhirah. Happiness in dunya, you get what you want, maybe halal or haram. Happiness in akhirah, you're happy when you enter Jannah. This is the meaning of happiness. When you are there, you're happy with it when you are admitted to Jannah. And you won't be admitted to Jannah unless you are, first of all, gone through tawbah nasuh. Tawbah, genuine tawbah, let's say. He just prayed like that. So when these boys came to the bank of the river and they saw Al-Junaid Al-Baghdadi, subhanallah, their situation was totally changed. They were crying. They asked Imam, say, Ya Imam, ask Allah to forgive us. And the next day they were among the students of Al-Junaid Al-Baghdadi in the masjid. This is a great achievement. How many people you manage to help them every day like that? Someone who done injustice to you, you can curse him. But the easiest way is to ask Allah to forgive him. Because when Allah forgive him, we grant him tawbah. When he granted tawbah, he will come to you and ask your forgiveness and give you your rights. Sayyidina Shaykh Al-Jailani, in one of the, we remember, I think maybe all of you remembered one of his sayings, he said, your challenge is to make the bad person good person. And the next challenge is to make this good person as a great person. The followers of prophets, messengers, Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they were mushrikeen, they became sahaba, they became great people. They became the in a great position to enter Jannah with Sayyidina Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and Ahl Bayt Rasulullah, peace be upon all of them. In our life, we have to be concerned of these things, because this is the real wealth. These are our real challenges in your life. You cannot success in the challenges of the life and you failed in the challenges of reforming yourself with Allah's help. You cannot success in being you achieve what you want in dunya and you fail to achieve being Allah's servant in dunya and akhirah. Life is one, and the life won't give you lessons by itself. You will get the lessons when you hear the stories of those people who lived in this life. The life can become beautiful life with in the presence of beautiful people, and can be bad life in a presence of bad people. So it depends on you spend time with whom and doing what. If you find yourself you are with good people, then after that, and you live in a good environment where to go, with whom to be, then that means you are doing good. Depending on the situation. Let me end with these beautiful sayings by Ahad Salihin, a wise man among Ahad Salihin. He said, if Allah disliked a servant of his, He give him three things. Three things. What are they? He say He will make him love a Salihin. He's a lover of a Salihin, but he never follow them in their actions. He love Sheikh. I love Sheikh Imam Ghazali. I love Sheikh Abdul Qadir Jilani. I'm Khaja Mu'in Chishti, Imam Rifa'i. I'm a follower of Tariqah. But you're not doing the same as their advice, or the same as they used to be. You love them, but you're not adopting their moral characters. That's number one. Second, He will make you love good deeds, but you have no sincerity in doing them. Pray 5 times, pray 5 times, you go, you know everything, go Hajj, Zakat, everything. And when someone asks of something, go to so and so, he will help. I will lead you to someone. Or you will do it not for the sake of pleasing Allah, but pleasing yourself, for people to know. That's another things which Allah dislike on you. And the last thing he said, that person, he will talk hikmah, wise, wisdom, but he never let it happen in his own self. He talk hikmah, hikmah, he talk this, but you cannot see that. You cannot see that in himself. May Allah grant us to accompany as-Salihin, to adopt their beautiful way of life, the teachings, learn from them, be like them, accompany them. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to get the benefit of their ilm, and through them to get rid of our jahl, and to be blessed with the mercy of Allah which is being given to them. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us and our families, their families, to be among His sincere servants, and to be happy in this life when we do something pleasing, that pleases Allah, and when we enter Jannah with Allah's blessing subhanahu wa ta'ala. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وارض اللهم عنا يا عزيز يا غفار يا رحمن الدنيا والآخرة. اللهم اغفر لنا وارحمنا وارض عنا، بلغنا يا الله ما يرضيك من أمانينا وأمالينا، واجعلنا من عبادك الصالحين، وافتح علينا فتوح العارفين، وصلي وسلم وبارك على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.